Hello and welcome back. So I have another haul of stuff. I'm trying to work out where best to be because the sun is out. 3 days of sun in Manchester. And I know that some of the people down south have not had this. Anyway, what have we got here? I've got a massive pile of stuff, so there's literally going to be no dilly-dallying. We're getting straight into this because I want to film this and I want to start photographing, especially before the light gets around there, because once the light gets around there and it's on that wall, I am annoyed because I can't take photos properly without rhombuses of light. So the first thing I've got is a Hobbs skirt. This, let's hope that it is linen. Otherwise, it is a massive mistake. It's 100% linen. Yes. Whoa. Sorry, it's not to be condoned, this behaviour. Right, so Hobbs linen skirt, £15. Let's be realistic. Oh, let's be realistic. Somebody hasn't done their listing for a very long time, and now they've got loads of jumpers and coats which haven't been listed. Oh, why have I bought this? Right, so this jumper, Bowden, is the first bad mark against me. It's also a size 6. Ugh. I have been forgiven. Past self has been forgiven. It's 100% cashmere. Not that that's going to help me that much. That needs debobbling. It's also green. Sorry guys, I'm not insulting you, but it's evergreen. It probably won't sell this year, but I still get it listed. I list my stuff all year long. Doesn't matter. People go on holiday to places where the sun don't shine. You have to remember this. Not everybody is a sun chaser. Some people are on boats going around the Antarctic. This, I don't know why I've got this. This is very autumn colours. I think I must have needed my head testing. I would have paid £3 for that. I would have paid £3 for that. But I've paid £3 for this. This is brand new with tags. And it is M&S. It's probably because it's new with tags that I've paid for. It's a UK 10 as well. It's just a mistake all round. So I'm hoping I can get £15 for that. That's probably my thinking, is it's 3 into 15. There's some sense to it somewhere. Oh look, another jumper. Right, so I've got a Sweaty Betty jumper here. This is sort of off pink. It's small but it's baggy. Do people really want this? No, people don't want Sweaty Betty jumpers. They certainly don't want them at this time of year. I have another Sweaty Betty jumper which is mohair. It hasn't sold. I will have paid £3. I can't even tell you whether I'm going to sell that or not. This is a good buy. So this is something which I've never found before. This is a brand I've never found before. And it was £3. £3. This will sell. I'm going to cover up what it is. This will sell in the spring months. Well, yeah, it would have sold in the spring months, but obviously the last spring month that we've got is this month, which is now May. But it is festival-esque. It's, what is it, crochet? It's crochet. So it's quite cute in that respect, and it is a designer brand. I should be able to get around the 40 mark for this, I believe. I have no care label. Care label has been cut out. Care label has been cut out. However, the brand label hasn't been cut out, and it is Missoni Italian yarn. I have checked for similar ones of this. Obviously, it's not necessarily the sort of Missoni piece that you want to pick up, but I'm happy for £3. I'm hoping I can get my 40. Might be able to get 60. doubt it very much. I'm going to be realistic, obviously look at Terra Peak, see what the prices are, and that's where we'll be going, but can't go wrong with that, except for the fact that it is a jumper, but it's the right type of jumper. So let's move on to stuff which is more summery and that is actually going to sell. So this, I have confidence that this will sell. I am very picky with what I pick up with Monsoon. This one is new with tags. It is also a size 22. So I was saying in my previous video that there is a lot of larger sizes currently at lots of cancer researchers because they do a Slimming World drive. But this I picked up literally like 2 months ago before I was ill, and it has not been listed. So now it is the right time for this to be listed. So I'm hoping that I can get 30 for this. The original price was 50. I was like captivated because it had the word Kathleen on it, which is my middle name. So easily distracted. But yeah, it's not quite broderie on glaze, but it is absolutely the right thing for me to be picking up at this time of year. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has got this lovely weather, because it's just like the moment it happened, everybody was caught off guard. I was walking home from work on the Tuesday, and I'd finished at 4 o'clock, thankfully, and everybody who was coming back from work had their coats under their arms because everybody had obviously gone into work with a coat on. And we were all just pouring sweat because it was that warm. It was so nice. And it's on the third day of it, and it's absolutely lovely. So I'm like completely remembered. And we also had a night where we woke up, but well, my husband woke up, so obviously I had to wake up because he'd woken up. I'm awake, so you're awake. Because I got blamed for not having the window open. So obviously, everything's my fault. But it's like once it happens, you like remember just how hot it is and just how chafed your thighs can get in the heat. So anyway, let's stop talking about random stuff. I have got a Kim & Co. I know I picked that for some reason, the charity shop, which is over there, literally at the bottom of my road, cash only, because I had to go and get cash out for all of this. They had absolutely loads of Kim & Co. new with tags. So I got that. And I got that. I think some of it I've already listed. And there was Marla Wen as well. This is not in any semblance of order. So I've got that. I'll show you that one in a minute. Anyway, I've got 2 Kim & Co's that are here. I always pick up the larger sizes in this. So this is a 2XL. Obviously it's I think that's pretty like Indian look, to be honest. And that floral one, they're all half sleeve ones. And what's this? That's 2XL. So I've gone with the 2XLs. I think I've left the large ones because I think the large ones are the ones that I get stuck with. So those were £3. You see, they've rethought their pricing structure over there, because it used to be, because they were cash only, they never price anything. You go over there, you take stuff to the till, and there's one skinny guy who was normally like really reasonable with pricing, and then there's the women who think that everything is worth £5, and they just quote you sort of random things. But now they've got a printed list of their prices, so I'm actually more confident about going over there now and buying stuff. So this is 2XL Marla Wen. I've done quite well with the larger sized Marla Wen stuff. I've got some small sized stuff that has not sold. So obviously, I'm not showing you what it is, but beach cover up. It's time! I am most definitely summer-born. I am most definitely a summer-born person. Everybody's ticking me off because I know only about the summers. If I was in Game of Thrones, that is. Slightly better Sweaty Betty. The cover up, by the way, was £3 because all their tops are £3. Sweaty Betty, this is £3 as well. But this is a t-shirt, so this is a reasonable thing to pick up rather than jumpers. Trouble is that if you think that something's good, you just buy it, don't you? What have I done here to my boob? I seem to have got marks on it. And this has been washed. It's so nice to have washed clothes. I don't know what I've done here. You'll have to excuse me, I'm just a wretch. I have a skirt. So this, really cool. Right, let's, I told you it was sunny. Right, slight improvement because that shadow wasn't a shadow, was it? It was just the sun being crazy. So crazy. Right, is that supposed to be New York? Yes, I believe it is supposed to be New York. This is Desigual. Has it got this? It usually has like loads of stuff. I don't know what the hell. It's got a load of writing here that's just rattling on. But yeah, Desigual. Size 42, which is size 14. Is it? Is it really? Yeah, it's a size 14. It's a size 14 because I'm not a size 14 anymore. I just think I am. £3 into 20. Let's say 20. This is never fully dressed. I don't think I've ever picked that up before. So I can't tell you much about it. I'm just going off what other people have picked up in the past. So never fully dressed. You can't go wrong with a bit of the old leopard print. Yeah, what else can I say? I don't know anything about the brand. It's a medium, it's a satin blouse. It is what it is. I've paid £3 for these tops. And look at this, I've done it again. I must have got into my head. Somebody said something about mob wife. So I've immediately gone out and bought leopard print stuff. I buy leopard print stuff because I'm a Mannix fan and it's part of who we are. But I shouldn't do it. So I've got mint velvet as well. This, you'll have to forgive, you know, this is forgivable. So this is it's a long line with a dipped back hem. It's almost like a dress, but obviously this is a really good staple for the beach because if you've got a bikini on or swimming costume, it's good for that because again, it is like a cover up because of what it is. It's sheer as well. So I don't have any problems. I will not have any problems selling that because of the style. Not that it's, I mean, mint velvet makes it good, you know, and it is quality actually as well because this is the sort of thing that would get fabric runs in it and it hasn't. It's really nice, decent quality. So I'm absolutely confident with that. I know that a lot of people are down on mint velvet, but it is the style that you pick up and I am completely styleless. But yeah. I know that I won't have a problem with that and I will probably be able to get the 25 mark for that. I will put that with the other beach cover up because then we will sell similar and we will make our life easy. I have got a Jules basic top there. I bought another one with these embroidered bees on and it hasn't sold, so it's not a clever thing to do, but it was only £3. So I thought, oh yeah, let's go and do this. But I don't recommend picking up jewels. It's embroidered on the back. This will be a £15 just because it's that basic and it's that common. And they've got their own eBay thing as well. Joseph Ribkoff, this was £2. I remember being pleased because it was £2. Joseph Ribkoff, it is just black, but the frill makes it Ribkoffy. And it's a size 10 and I am not. So that should be an easy 15 to 20. Oh yeah, I knew that there was something Hobbs in here that was not summery and that was very much autumn. So this would be fabulous if it was autumn, but it's not. It's called I'm never ever going to be somebody who has a winter box. It's not me. This will just be listed, and the listing will be refreshed. And you know, if it is that it takes it doesn't find its buyer for 6 months, that is what it is. I pay for the larger tier, which is very frustrating because I've had 2 no sales days. That's a lie. I've had 1 no sales day. It's just that the no sales day fell on the day that they took my money out, my fees out. So it is very much minus £92.50, no, £92.40. We're taking this money out of your bank, upcoming bank charge. You're a bad person. I'm a bad person. Expose my listings to people, eBay. Expose my listings to people and then I won't be in a deficit. So anyway, yeah, bad mistake really for this time of year, but size 16, Hobbs, obviously an older label like that other Hobbs was, but that will find its buyer in 6 months. It doesn't matter. I have got a whole bunch of these All Saints t-shirts. They are sort of like really draped and floaty. So I think that they're all called the same thing. It says on here the Korean vest. So that is it. So what do you call this? I need to have some training. It's like, it's not a cold shoulder sleeve, and I'm so out of touch at the minute with and I used to know everything about what I was looking at, and everything just seems to have like flown out of my head since I've been ill. Anyway, All Saints, shock. 1. These are obviously going to be the better ones because who wants to wear black? Well, goths want to wear black in summer. Another one which does have a print on it. Bing! That's Marla Wynn. Yes, I think there's only 3. That's the other one, a plain white. And I honestly, I think these are all the same. No, it's not. This one's called the Godiva. I need to be sent somewhere to just maybe lie in a room somewhere and be at peace for a little while. My head is just frazzled. I think that's it. Maybe I just haven't taken enough rest and I've jumped right straight back into things. So yeah, I think that these are perfect for the spring/summer. I don't think I'll have any problems getting £30 for these. That's ridiculous. 25. Let's not be too eager. So I'll probably get them on the ironing board and realise that there's massive marks under them, or that there's holes in them, but they're so draped and they're just a lovely cut. I just think that they will do really well. UK 12 as well. I don't really know what that is. I keep thinking that it's a different design that I've got on them, but obviously there was a whole load of these, and because I work in the same place, I've seen these tops sat there. I know that they all had different designs. I have, yeah, £3 for each of them. £3 for these as well. So this, I was hoping that these were men's wear, but they are women's wear, which is a bit annoying. So that's Arquette. We have this long sleeve striped, and then we have another one here. Bing! So obviously I was able to like work out that these were women's wear because I put the number in on Google and asked the Oracle what it was. So Arquette organic cotton doesn't have a flipping price on it, so I can't gauge it in that way. I think their own They're only £20 on the website, so it isn't great. I mean, the label looks very much like H&M, doesn't it? But anyway, if you see that around, that is Arket. It is not H&M. So I will get £20 for these, I think. Nice going into this season. It does say Arket on it. So if you flip this thing up, you can see that it does say Arket. I don't even know. So they're just small. So 20, probably the long sleeve one is probably going to be more likely the 15 mark. My previous experience with Arket is that it doesn't sell. And my annoyance when I picked it up previously is that there was like talked about season of Love Island, and it was when they first started doing eBay, and they were all wearing Arket, but it still didn't help mine sell. And mine was menswear, which is what the guys were wearing, and it didn't make a blind bit of difference. I think I've shown you this before. I don't know what it's doing, still kicking around, not having been listed, but that's just a Juicy Couture's top. I mean, that looks like children's wear. It says it's a medium. This has got to be children's wear. This has got to be children's wear. Has everyone come in? This has got to be children's wear. I can't believe for 5 minutes. I mean, Siobhan can keep this. This is ridiculous. Obviously, I should come back with some decent children's wear for the frogs. But yeah, apparently this top, which Siobhan is wearing. I mean, yeah, I know it's baggy on her, and she looks, you know, like she's a Padawan. Whoa. But yeah, I've got this Juicy Couture top. So if you've got a stuffer, which is about a Build-A-Bear size, you can buy this Juicy Couture from me and dress up as Yoda. I mean, it is nearly May the 4th. You should keep that on, Siobhan. She looks so much happier wearing that. It is the velour as well. It's the velour touch, but you're not keeping it on. I bought it to resell. I've only paid like £3 for this, but that is ridiculously small. You know, I don't think when I had a flat midriff, I necessarily wanted to have it out. Anyway, back to what normal women wear. Marla Wynn. This is a size large. The last one I had, it did sell really quickly, which is why I went and picked this one up, because I was a bit reluctant. And then they returned it because they said that this peach is too peach. This peach is too peach. Apparently, you can get too peachy. Life is not peachy. So yeah, really cool draped thing. So that would be an easy list for me because I've already got the listing. It's got this, you know, sheer layer on it, so it's not the best for taking photos, but I lay it out on my carpet and show the detail of it. What have I got here? Well, I have got, that was a £3 one, by the way, from my local Spokal. I've got some pure lamb's wool jumper here. Just what you want. Just what you want. Now it's heating up. Ooh, that's probably a fetish though, so let's roll with it. Munro spun. This is part of House of Brewer. Never found this brand before. So fantastico. No holes barred. It's probably a size small. It doesn't seem to want to tell me. Yes, it does here. Size small, wool mark. I don't know where it tells you about House of Brewer. The only people who've told me that this is House of Brewer are other people on social media, which you know, doesn't help me. I don't like that when they put that, you know, that scissor thing. There must be people out there who see the picture of the scissors and get their scissors out. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. The resellers of the world don't want you to do it. Yeah, £3 for that. We will see. So I've got all of these trousers, and then the last like piece of madness which I've got, which probably isn't too mad because people do need raincoats for the summer. So I paid £5 for this. As part of me was then hoping it was sea salt. I have a sea salt coat in there, and it is so ditched. I thought, oh, it just needs a wash. So I sprayed it and I washed it, and it's not happy. It's not happy with its existence in life. I thought, oh, it just needs a wash and the marks will come out. And now, you know, it smells nicer, but it still looks awful. And it's like worn at the cuffs. And yeah, I don't even want to sit and repair the pockets on it because it's awful. Massive regret. So anyway, £5 paid for this raincoat. I think it's got everything that you need from a raincoat. And it's got stripes inside the hood. It's, you know, it's enough to list for now. Size 22 as well. Bowden. I don't think I can really go wrong with that. Has it got, yeah, toggle buttons. It's got a lot going for it. Obviously it'll have a style name. There's probably like a lot of stuff in the pockets that I don't want. But no, this is dead clean. And it's almost practically new. So I'm really pleased with that for £5. I need to check what the prices are going for this. It may well be that, you know, it's upwards of 40 to 50 quid, but I don't know. Coats is not something that I necessarily manage to achieve. It's one of the heart-rendering things about working in a charity shop is I have seen so many sea salt coats being bought, you know, sitting on the counter, and I've got to ring the price up, and I'm like, ooh. I have spent my entire winter. I've sold at least 3 of them. I sold a Universal Works to somebody last week. A lot of really wonderful stuff is out there that other people get. Don't ever be frightened that you're picking stuff off and that other people won't get their stuff. I know that this is like a big thing that people talk about, but there is literally so much stuff out there, regardless of what you see that I've got here. The amount of stuff which I see that I probably would have picked up that I have to run through the till for people at work. And it just goes to show that there is so much stuff out there. People buy stuff all the time for fun and then donate it to charity shops. I work in just one charity shop in the entirety of Manchester. So there's a lady that came in yesterday. Well, she said she'd come over from Congleton, and she's like, you should see the prices that they've got for these things over where I live. And I'm like, well, you'll never get that from here. But that's it. People will come to ours because they are crazy money elsewhere. But then they can get those crazy money prices from other places because there is such an abundance of stuff. Because people are addicted to shopping. Yeah, I never realised. People talk about poor people as well who need charity shops. Yes, they exist. They don't need charity shops. They do need probably more like soap and water because some of the smells. But sometimes I think a lot of these people are addicted to shopping because they will buy stuff, masses of stuff, each day. And they don't need it. Nobody needs to buy a handbag every day. And these people will be on the breadline. Nobody needs like thousands and thousands of t-shirts every day. A lot of them will bring them back, but a lot of them won't bring it back. And it does blow my mind, because you can see that they've not got much money, but they do spend money on a lot of stuff which probably is not necessary. So honestly, the argument that resellers are taking is so flawed. Anyway, brand new with tags pair of trousers. This is not necessarily something I would pick up, but it was brand new with tags. Zara. There's part of me that feels like I should be putting things on Vinted, but I just don't know if I want to get involved with impost lockers and every. I know I can stipulate who I use. I don't know. It just doesn't feel legit, you know. And I have enough on my plate. I haven't even managed to get these listed on eBay, so how can I possibly get them listed on other places as well? Goodness me, what have I got here? I have got 2, not your daughter. This is my size. It's not in your size. You're not a size 12. I am not a size 12. I need to put this out there. I think I'm a size 12, but I am not. I am a size 14. I am a size 14. I see things in my hauls that are size 12 and I try and put them on. Or I don't try them on and then they just go in my wardrobe. I must stop. I have to stop. Because I'm not. So this week I have bought for myself a pair of size 16 Next lift and shape jeans, or enhancer jeans. That was it, the enhancer jeans. And yeah, they have enhanced my arse. My arse looks huge in them. But they are comfortable, so I've kept them. And the fact is that they're a size 16 and they fit me. So there you go. I am a size 14 to 16. I am not a size 12, which is what these are. It's just that I've seen that they're petite, short length, so I don't have to cut the end off. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to take these. Anyway, these are not your daughter. Obviously it says 8. That's the US size. It is a UK size 12. So I have actually got 2 pairs of these, and I've bought these on different occasions. So that was £3. Then I've got these ones. I only picked these ones up yesterday. Same again, size 8. The reason that these don't sell is because there are people who put the sizes on, who see that and they put size 8 on it, but obviously it's not a UK size 8. It is a UK, and it does tell you. Where is it? Hello? Well, I promise you it does tell you, but apparently not today. I really need it to say it in English on here, because I'll have this as a return otherwise. Why doesn't it say on there? Good grief, I don't understand. I didn't even check those yesterday. So this one, as you can see, it has all the sizes there in other countries. So it's got the UK 12 on that, but for some reason, this fabulous pair, which I've just picked up and not checked, it doesn't have all of the non-US sizes on there. So this is now going to open me up to a flipping return. So it's a sign that I should try these jeans on. It's a sign. I actually need a new pair of black jeans. I will try them on. I don't think they're going to fit because I am a size 14, but I will try them on. Oh no, they're skinny jeans. I don't want a pair of skinny jeans. I am not a skinny jeans person. I am not a skinny jeans person because my legs are not skinny. I have problems with that. Yeah, all right, okay. Those are not going into my wardrobe. We're going to say that now. We're going to put them on the pile and we're going to get these photographed. And we're going to do them today. They will be a £20. I say that, but the last... I'm not very good at selling not your daughters. And then there's this. So this is the final item. I don't know why I'm making those noises, because the last frame jeans that I had, I sold for £30, despite the fact that they had been taken up and I had to then unpick all that and iron it out and wash it and make it look reasonable, and I still sold it for £30, and it was a size 6. So these are going to sell. It's just the fact that I keep thinking, why am I picking up small sizes? The reason is because this is frame denim and this will sell. So yes, these are a size 6, I believe. It says size 26. So that's probably a size 8. It's small. Yeah, I'll check what the size is. Size 6 to 8 anyway. I should be able to sell them again. Gotta be for the, let's say 25, because they are cropped. Le crop mini boot. But yeah, I just get very tetchy when I find that I've bought stuff that's size 6, because it's just ridiculous. It doesn't help my position selling things when I've got loads of stuff at size 6, because I've just let a bunch of the Levi's go that were size 6, because I know that they're going to be part of my life forever if I don't get sensible and accept decent offers for these things. Yeah, so that is everything. No, it's not. There's some bits over here which failed to make it to my last to the menswear haul that I did. So when I went through all of this, I found some other stuff. I have this, another Nike Jordan. I thought I had another Nike Jordan. So that's a tie-dye one. This I should better get 25 to 30. There's a few people trying to get 20 for it. No, 30 for it, and not really getting there. But tie-dye, I think I'll be fine with that. I've then got a Reese shirt. I've paid £5 for this, which was shocking to me when I looked at it and saw I paid £5 for it. What the hell? Slim fit. I usually do quite well for selling these. I'll only get 20, but it's fast. That I've got a re-photograph because I've just washed it and I've realised my original photos. Yeah, it was mucky. It just had a bit of a tide mark on it, and then when I washed it, getting rid of the tide mark, which I think I'd missed because I'd taken pictures of it in the winter months, the blue has come out much better, so I realised it was probably rather dirty. So the last thing that I have is a Miss 60 jacket. I have a pair of Miss 60 jeans in there, which I'm trying to convince myself that also fit me, which obviously they don't, because people like me who are short do not fit leg length wise into Miss 60 jeans. It sort of fits here, but I do need to really start. I'm going to keep hold of them because it's 10 a penny to find a pair that sort of fit. They are a size 12. And obviously I'm not really, but I need to get rid of this. What I am hanging on to here needs to go, because who wants to go into their 50s with podge? Not me. I don't like what it does. It makes my back, it makes it look like I've got my butt crack out all the time, because when I get fat here and then it goes round to my back, it makes me look funny at the back. So yeah, I need to do something about this, but I'm not very disciplined. So this is Style Brink. I mean, obviously I can't fit into that, but it's lovely. I've paid £5 for this as well, but I'm quite confident about this. Some people seem to be able to get 50, some people seem to be able to get 100. I'll probably put it at 50 and see where it goes, because you can price something low and then sell it and think, what could I have got for it? Or you can sell it, you can put it up for 50 and not get 50 and know, you've still got it and you haven't lost anything. So yeah, that's my intention, is to try for the 50 mark for that. But I've never had a Miss 60. It's only small, but you can't go wrong with a denim jacket. Surely to God, can't go wrong. Miss 60 has not aged, has it? Everybody likes Miss 60. I like my Miss 60 20 years ago, and they still like Miss 60. It seems to be holding its own, despite the fact that a lot of these Y2K things, they're no longer interesting to the younger crowd. Anyway, right, that's enough. That's 40 minutes worth of talking about clothes. Anybody that's still here, ooh, thank you for tolerating the madness. Oh, Siobhan, you're not keeping it. Look at this. This is what she's going to sulk now because she wants to keep the Juicy Couture. No, she's not keeping the Juicy Couture. Do you think she should keep the Juicy Couture? You're all going to say yes, obviously. You know, despite the madness, she's not my child. I think she does well enough out of, having outfits. Let's face it, if you have stuffers and you buy stuff from Build-A-Bear, it's expensive enough. It's more than Primark would price their clothes at. Anyway, that's quite enough of this. I have some Pepsi. You see, this is another thing that's got to me about the next generation. They are advertising this as their new logo. This is their new logo. Is it? Is it? Because I seem to remember this being their old logo. This was the logo that they used 30 years ago. And then they sort of changed the logo at the end of the 90s. And now they're badging this as their new logo. No, it doesn't cut it. But it's got to cut it, actually, because I have shares in Britvic. It's the only shares which I've kept. They are still Britvic, aren't they? Yes, Britvic soft drinks. I used to have a fair amount of stocks and shares. I know, remarkable, isn't it? But I had to sell a load of them to buy this place, to buy the apartment, because all my money was tied up in it. Annoyingly, I did have some pharmaceutical companies on there, one of which was Glaxo. So, it would have been nice to have those shares prior to the pandemic, but there you go. So yeah, their new logo is their old logo. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Yeah, and that is also why I have a podgy belly, because I like my Pepsi. I'll probably have one or two of them today. Eddie Abu, whatever his name is not going to come bursting in here and start swearing and shouting about sugary shit. Anyway. Right, I'm going. That's enough. This is enough of this madness, and I'm going to end the video there and drink my drink because I've been talking non-stop. I talk non-stop at work because I'm trying to upsell things for the charity. And I need to have some peace today and take photos of all this. So my goal for today, which is Thursday, the 2nd of May, is to get all of this photographed today. It has to happen. Yeah, it has to happen. It has to be done today. I said that about the men's clothes, and it still took me a day to do that. So yeah, I've got to crack on. So thank you for watching, and I will be back again soon. Hopefully you are enjoying the videos. If you're not, feel free to leave. I won't hold anything against you. I like to have people here who like the ramble and who are actually watching. So you can leave, you can stay. It's ultimately, it's your life. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.